How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and you for sure already know the vibes. It is Zachariah White, aka King Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, cause I am the boss. I am back. We are here. Happy good day to every single one of you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Friday, and of course before the weekend's upon us, but I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. All right, but you already know why the king has come across your screen, why the king is up on your timeline, why the king is up on the mic. It is another episode of the news of the people. There's always something to report, and there's always something to fill you guys in on, and for this particular occasion, I'm going up to Gainesville for this bit of news, alright? And I would love to give none other than, wow, let me get my words together. I would love to give a huge shout outs to the University of Florida, and even more specifically, I'd love to give a huge shout outs to the Chinese American Student Association at the University of Florida for one, just being awesome, and two, for being active, all right, because they got a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I'll say this: they're starting off on the right note, all right. I would imagine they have a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna be coming up in September, October, November, December, and going on into the spring and on into the summer, all right. But they're starting off on a very, very good note, and I just want to go ahead and fill y'all in on the bit of news that I was able to come across, all right. But even before I even tell y'all about the events, I would love to, and I'll say this: Again, I apologize because this I happen to be falling behind on, but I would love to wish a happy belated birthday to the Vice President of External Affairs, Julia Yuan, all right? Big shout outs to Julia, big shout outs to her, all right? And we hope, of course, that one, she enjoyed this birthday, but two, that God not only blesses Julia, but that entire executive board and that entire organization with a whole lot more birthdays to come, all right? But let's go ahead and keep it pushing up into, moving on to these events that they got, all right? So they actually, and this particular event, I'm only going to mention it because really I guess it happened just this past week. Actually, it actually happened on August the 7th, but nonetheless, though, still big shout outs to KUSA for putting on their philanthropy event, all right? Again, just this past August the 7th. I don't even know what day that was, but definitely not too long ago, they ended up having an event. But they're actually doubling back, and there's going to be, I think there may be more organizations that's involved in this particular event, because I see the University of Florida, well, the Asian American Student Association sort of in the mix on this one, but it looks like there's going to be essentially an Asian American fan, like sort of kind of an overall unity event going down on August the 26th, all right? And again, I would imagine that, of course, that's going to encompass, AASA. That's also going to encompass CASA and all the other Asian affiliated organizations that are present at the University of Florida. Big shout outs to all of those organizations, by the way. But what else? Now, also, the Asian American Student Association, well, actually, let's see. I think there might be a joint event between that, that organization and CASA. I'm seeing that there's a GBM going down, and it's the first one, of course, of the school semester and the first one of this academic school year. And it looks like that'll be going down September the 30th. So, for everybody at the University of Florida, especially if you happen to be involved in these organizations, mark it down on your calendars. September 30th, something big's going down at this particular GBM, all right? You guys were foretold. Nah. But nonetheless, though, like I said, man, a whole lot of love to him. I know I've been talking a good bit about all of these collegiate organizations, man. Definitely, y'all give them some props. Make sure that y'all give them their flowers, and make sure that y'all peep and check out what it is that they got going on. But the social media pages for the Asian American Student Association and the Chinese American Student Association at UF, they're both going to be left down in the description below. I'm going to try to leave as many affiliated I guess, organizations and people's information, maybe not in the description, but they're definitely going to be tagged. Now, I guess I need to start, specifying that, because if I don't leave it in the description, it's just make sure to check the tags of the video. They'll likely be tagged, man. But definitely, again, make sure that y'all show them some support. I know that y'all rocking, y'all are definitely rocking with the king. Y'all definitely rocking with the news of the people and the Blue Empire. So make sure that y'all like this video up. Make sure that y'all leave your comments. Make sure that you share this with any and everybody, especially if they happen to be going to the University of Florida. All right, now even listen, I might say this again and again and again. Your boy's a Seminole, but your boy's also a Floridian, so I rock with the Gators, all right, and I rock with the Hurricanes too. But nonetheless, though, again, if you happen to know anybody that's a Gator, make sure that you send it over to them. Keep them in the loop. Keep them in the know for what's going on campus, within the city. And what else? I don't know if I mentioned subscribe to the channel, but definitely if y'all are watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that if you see this on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok, all that other sort of jazz, that you follow the page. But the most important thing, make sure that you stay tuned, stay tapped in, and stay locked in, because the juice over here never stops dripping. All right? All right. Now, I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace, be easy, and as always, y'all stay blessed up.